you, Jolie?
I'm great.
Good. Awesome. So thank you so much for coming down tonight. We are excited to be like closing off this like awesome 2019 year.
Yeah.
And so you are our chosen athlete of the month for the new year. So all the coaches were excited about all the things that you've been able to do this last year. So kind of wanted to catch up with you, see kind of what brought you here. So first question is,
I think it's funny when you say athlete of the month, because I'm like, wait, me? Because no one in my life has ever called me an athlete before. You understand, like, my entire athletic career is like just a little bit of, little league, and then maybe one middle school track meet in which I promptly knocked over half the hurdles and, came in dead last. And so athlete is not how I usually describe myself.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say that, it just reminds me, like, anybody can be a CrossFit athlete. That's what's amazing about that. And so, for us, it was coming in here and just needing something. We didn't really know what, and then we found it. So that was what's cool about that.
Going in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell me about your first day.
Oh, so I just remember coming in doing foundations with Shane,
mm-hmm.
and being done with that, and then like literally not being able to move my arms. And I thought, this is genius, because I've been working out for several years trying to, get off all the baby weight or just get stress relief and do all these things. And I felt like I didn't know how to push myself very hard by myself. I couldn't do it. And so we walk, and Christopher, he was just getting bored with like trying to do something by himself. He just was like, oh, I don't like this treadmill thing anymore. Let's do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody told us, try CrossFit. So we can't walk in. We don't know exactly anything. We don't know anything. We're just like, okay, well, let's check it out. And after foundations, when I was like, oh, I can feel something happening here, and it was hard. And it was just this short little workout. And I'm thinking, well, why am I spending hours at the gym, not knowing what I'm doing by myself, when I could be having parties here and actually getting somewhere? And so that was what hooked me, was like, oh, I feel like I'm doing something. Like, I'm going to gain muscle. I'm going to get stronger. And I couldn't do that by myself. I would lift and be like, okay, I'm done, but I would never get better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's an interesting thing that happens with like community, being around other people.
Yeah. So that, and also just like having the coaches and like knowing how much you can push yourself, and just that racing that timer, I can't stop. It's still going. Everyone else is still going. I better still keep going.
Gotta work.
How many times, like, in the middle of a WOD, you're like, I'm done. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I can stop now, but you don't, because no one else is.
Right. So. Yeah. So, that's one of the things I wonder about. Like, you've been really busy. You have lots of stuff going on. What keeps you coming back?
Oh, for me, at this point, it's like, it's one of those things like, you have, I have to come. This is like I have to, right? Like, I have to get that, whatever is stress relief, whatever. My body desires movement at this point. At the beginning, it was more like, okay, I know I'll feel better if I do this, so I'm gonna make myself go, and I'm super sore, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And now I just feel like, okay, this is what I need every day. This is like, just not every day, no, just a few times a week.
Yeah, like, I get here.
But 4 or 5 times a week, whenever I can. And it's hard for me to not come now. So.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's hard to not come. It becomes a habit.
Yeah.
So you are doing all these things. What do you tell people about CrossFit when you talk to them about it? Because like there was like first rule of CrossFit is like always talk about CrossFit.
Always talk about CrossFit. I don't always talk about CrossFit. When anyone asks, I always just tell them, you can do it. Like, everyone thinks that they couldn't. Oh, that's for, really strong people, or people that can throw around all these weights or do all these things. I'm like, you don't understand. I started out not being able to do a push-up, not being able to do a pull-up, not being able to hardly row at all, and now I can do all those things, and it's great fun. So just try it, and that's how you get stronger. I kind of want to tell all the new people that feel like they're struggling and that everybody else is faster or doing heavier weights than them. I just want to say, it's okay, you'll get there, just keep going, you'll see those. And when you first start, I feel like make some pretty good improvement pretty quickly, and that feels good. And gets a little harder after you've been there a little longer, but for sure, just do it.
Yeah. So this is, you did both opens this year.
So the first one, early, when was that? March? April?
It's like March and April, basically.
It was really fun, but it was super hard, and I was dead after every workout, and I couldn't do half the things, so I had to scale a lot. And then this last one we did, October, I'm going to say, I was able to do, all the workouts RX. I didn't do, the handstand push-ups. I just got to that point.
Yeah.
But, other than that, like, I was so surprised. I could actually do the workouts and feel like I had really made a lot of progress. So that was really fun.
Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, so like pull-ups, you got toes to bar. What else did you get this like in the second
this
open?
year? Like some heavy cleans and things that I couldn't do before, deadlifts, and just a lot of all the things. I really, the chest to bar was a big thing.
Yeah,
you
that was so much fun.
fun.
Oh my gosh,
Like
I was
the
so
first
excited.
time I was like, oh, I can't do this, and now I could just get up there and do it. I'm like, it's nothing, and that's so weird for me because, like I said, not an athlete, not ever can be used for one. I'm a computer nerd. I'm a book nerd. I'm not. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So what are some things that changed for you outside of doing CrossFit? Like outside of CrossFit, coming in here, did anything change for you in your life outside of here?
Well, I just felt like I met people. Like that's a good thing, it's community and people you see around town. Now you're like, oh hey, it's Chris CrossFit buddies, whatever. But also just feeling like I'm strong. I can do things. That it's funny how that increases your sense of confidence, even though. Like, I didn't think I needed to be able to lift weight to be confident in my life, but it kind of all does translate. And so I'm starting my master's degree starting in January. And so that'll be really exciting. All my kids are now in school, so I can I just feel like I can do things. I have more energy. I feel more awake, kind of. So, yeah.
I love hearing that. And it brings, like, I think when you start to take care of yourself, it's like this other, like all of a sudden you have more ability to do more things.
Well, you feel like you're worth it too, a little more. Like, oh, my body can do these things. I should feed it well. I should take care of it. I should, dress nicer, feel more, whatever it is. This is a little bit of, I can do pretty good. I don't know if that's just mood enhancement from exercise, which is definitely one of the things that's definitely, and stress relief also helps. But
yeah, it does help. We've had, I think there's like, I love hearing those stories of people feeling like more energy, more like balance, and more engagement in their life. So what advice? Yeah, I think that I would love for everybody to feel like that's exactly how they felt. It's like, this is what you get because you get to be part of here. That's one of my goals. But what are something that you would tell somebody if they were on the fence of coming in here?
Well, for one thing, just try it, right? And then another is, you're only competing against yourself.
You're only doing that.
I can't get into that whole like competition thing, and I think I'm not looking at everybody else thinking, oh, I gotta beat that person. Although it kind of helps sometimes to be like, oh, to see one person that you're kind of about the same as, and let them kind of push you a little bit. But it's not about that. It's getting better than what you are now, and it's also, you can do it. I can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. I just have to say this, but love it. I love seeing you and your daughter do the Festivus.
Oh, that was really fun.
I mean, the fact that she got the Spirit of the Festivus award, which was like so cool. But just the fact that you guys just had a great time together. It's just like another really cool thing. I just wanted to say, like, you were so encouraging, but also just like it was so neat to see you guys work hard together.
It was fun. I had to not like get kind of, like let her kind of be at her own pace, but it was really fun just to put in something like that together. It was cool.
Yeah. All the goals, right? So what's something you're looking forward to in the new year?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so like I said,
Yeah.
new school. So my goal this year.
Mm-hmm.
So about a year and a half ago when we started, the first year we didn't do Murph because it looked to me like there's no way I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not even gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last year I did Murph on Memorial Day. I was able to do all the pull-ups,
Mm-hmm.
which I couldn't do one when I started, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So 100 pull-ups within the hour or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And this year my goal is to be able to do all the push-ups.
Okay.
Like strict, like actual, real, not girly push-ups. No, we would have called them girl push-ups.
Yeah, we just call them, this is like knee push-ups.
Real, not
Yeah.
knee push-ups, regular push-ups. If I
Mhm.
can get all those, I will be very happy.
Okay.
So that's the goal.
Okay.
It's gonna be
So that'll
exciting.
be like a bright spot. We'll
Yeah.
take a picture of that and we'll like totally like shout that out because
Yeah.
that's so exciting.
No vest.
No
but-
vest, that's fine. There's a lot of ways to do Murph. Let's be honest, but that's so cool.
But just to me, like that sounds so exciting. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. It is one of those things. It's like it's fun to celebrate those
Yeah.
like those wins, right?
Yeah.
So,
So,
well, I look
really
forward to
exciting.
doing that with you.
Yeah, that'll be good day.
I will put it in the memory bank. But,
Okay.
well, I really appreciate you taking time during the holiday season and to come talk to me, and I look forward to just continue chasing the new things we can get to along the way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, have a great rest of your evening. Bye.
High five.
Yeah.